Elizabeth Scala here from elizabethscala.com. So we're going to head into another three-part video series, and this time the topic is all about what makes an innovative nurse leader. How can we rise above the sort of nursing status quo and really propel ourselves into a state of leadership within our profession, wherever we find ourselves, in whatever role and at whatever level. Which leads me to my interesting acronym I like to use, which is CNO. Now, we know CNOs, Chief Nurse Officers, are leaders in our hospital setting, but even when you find yourself as a nursing student, maybe a nurse entrepreneur, or a nurse in the clinical setting or academic setting who, has no aspirations for advancing to CNO, we can all connect with the nurse leader within by using this acronym CNO. So in today's video, I'll discuss the C. Of course, next week or next time you find a video in this series, you will look for the N, and then the third video will follow up with the O. So for today's topic, we're talking about confidence and clarity, two things I love and two things that are tricky, which I've also done a lot of work for in my own life to really increase these traits within myself. So confidence and clarity, they go hand in hand, because if you're not clear about what you stand for, if you're not clear about your values, if you're really not clear about what gives your work meaning and what is it you want to do as a nurse and how do you show up in your profession, if you're not clear, well, then you're going to waver in the confidence area. So the first step for you in this series, the first suggestion is really to find clarity. And the way that we do this, which is really interesting, is a lot of times when we ask ourselves, what is it that we want, truly want deep inside, a lot of us have trouble answering that question, which is completely normal because being adults, you've got a lot of outside influences, you have life experience, you have your past memories and sort of what your family members want, what your friends want, what your spouses want. So in this case, to get clear about what you want, you have to look first towards what you don't want. Figuring out what it is you don't like about nursing or your career or the things you want to do as a nurse leader, and then using that to inform your clarity for what it is you do want. Once you have a good understanding and grasp of how you want to show up as a nurse, what kind of role you would best perform at, where you really fit in this beautiful nursing profession, then you need to work on the confidence piece. The way I like to do this, which is something I've said to a group of nurses I spoke to recently, I'm always teaching what I do. So this practice is something that I've done, in fact, to help me with confidence as I approach nurse leaders about my Nurses Week event. Calling these folks up on the telephone can be quite intimidating and scary because you never know what they're going to say, if you're going to get the right person. So I've used this actual method to increase my own confidence. What you want to do is look at yourself in the mirror, which sometimes is interesting because we give our friends and family hugs. We look at our pets in the eyes and tell them that we love them. But look at yourself in the mirror and create some really strong, powerful intention statements that you can say to yourself on a daily basis. Something like, I choose to believe in the value of my worth. I choose to trust in the fact that I am a professional. I choose to know that I am a good nurse inside and out. So you want to come up with your own statements, and then you want to practice by really looking at yourself in the mirror on a daily basis. Try it for about 3 to 4 weeks, and then just see, is my confidence feeling a bit stronger? Am I a bit more clear-headed about my intentions and my values? Am I able to show up as a nurse leader? So that's our first tip for the CNO series. And join us next time when we talk about what you can do to increase your professional networking and development skills. For more tips and resources, and if you've enjoyed this video, finding it on YouTube, come on over to elizabethscala.com. You can receive my 3-part video series gift that's there, and then also subscribe to my weekly newsletter. Thanks for watching and enjoy the day. Thank you.